I'm Jaime Evans. I'm going to do a Sanchin and Kata move today, taken from the Southern Chinese style of Bunkai karate, which is in Uechi karate. Sanchin means half soft, half hard, and you're going to see lots of different styles of doing it. So we have obviously a very essential kata for many styles. I have to say I really like it. The more I do it, the more I become fascinated with everything that you can get from it. What I'm going to try and show you in the video, or hopefully I will show you in the video, is some bunkai that really work from the moves. And hopefully you'll enjoy. Sanchin. So for the first arm technique, I will use Sanchin stance. Come in for blocking, hitting on 1-5, and then hitting to either hot 2 or hitting to pericardium 2 with a fist. 1-5, hot 2. 1-5, pericardium 2. The second arm technique, I will use the part of the form where you turn to the side, block down, arm comes over, and double strike. We will just be using the first part of that as the double palm into the arms. Target is pericardium 2. For the third technique, we'll use the salute, targeting to heart 2 by the elbow, or targeting to pericardium 6 in the wrist. Pericardium 6, heart 2. first head point, I'm going to use Sanchin stance again. Come in, again using lung 5, open hand to stomach 5. For the second head point, again, we're using the move where we step out to the side and use the hands to palm somebody or pull their hands down. This way we're going to use the outside of the wrist to actually hit onto stomach 5 as somebody comes in with 2 hands to grab me. So we'll split them, come down to stomach 5, knock them out. Again, come in, block, down. For the third head technique, I'll use the final part of the form where we salute, my hands come up. I'm going to use this from a position somebody's locked up with you and grabbing you. You come up over, bring the hands together with this fist, the right hand coming into small intestine 18. This is a very good knockout move. Lock up with me. I grab behind the head, I bring the hands together, I hit into small intestine 18. Technique. Again, we're going to use Sanchin stance. Come in. Again, using lung 5 because I like that. Then hitting to the body into liver 13. It can be either side of the body. So that's from a right hand punch, a block, lung 5, into liver 13. Again. The second technique, again, using the techniques that I've used before. We step to the side, pull down on the hands with the 2 palms. These are going to go into the body at various points, stomach 17, a little higher, stomach 15, or even kidney 27. These can have very good effects on the body and with follow-up techniques. Coming in twice, a little bit higher, stomach 15, and finally, kidney 27. The third body technique, I'm going to again use the salute. This is a little bit harder, so you want to place the hand into the chest, into conception 17, putting your middle knuckle in there as a base, and then following up and pushing in, hitting in hard to it. This does actually have an effect. We've tried this a few times very successfully. So he's coming in at me, block, put my hand, bang. Techniques, I wanted to use the start of the form where we step out both legs and step on somebody. So I'm going to have Cody come behind me and grab me. As I step out, I'm going to step out onto the outside of his foot, onto bladder 62 or 63, rubbing down. With shoes, this would be extremely painful. So again, be careful with that one. Similarly, second technique, I wanted to use the stepping out and then putting the hand down either side, part of the form. This was a bit challenging. If you can grab me behind again, step out. If I push down into stomach 31, depending on the pressure, I can either make him go back, I can stun him a little bit. Now finally, the third foot technique from the Sanchin stance. If you think about how we're stepping out with our foot, we're very concentrated and focused, we can use that foot to come down onto spleen 6. So this kind of locks up with me. I block, I step into spleen 6 and take him down. Techniques, I'm going to use the same techniques I've been using before. So the first one, Sanchin stance, come out with the 2 arms, block. I'm going to use the back of my wrist to hit him in gallbladder 20 to sort of stun him, and then use this hand as it comes around and push him down. Kind of like a spiraling head technique to take him down. Come to gallbladder 20, push down. The second technique, again using the same techniques we've had before, come to the side, hit down with the 2 palms before we go into the block and the attack. So taking him down, I want him to come down like a wrestler, a grappling. Comes down into my waist, and I'm going to hit him into triple warm of 15. Again, surprising technique. You can take somebody down pretty hard with that if you use it. You can also go up into gallbladder 21s if they're coming at a different angle. For the last technique, again, we're going to use the final salute. And this one is a bit more where you sort of have tied up and you come in, same technique into mental nerve, turn him around, take him down. This can actually be a neck break, so be careful with this one, but definitely successful if you follow through and take him down. Again, for my grappling techniques, I'm going to use the techniques that I've used before so that people keep using them, but in different circumstances. Use the Sanchin stance, block out, but we come back in with this hand. We're going to use this to the back of his neck to gallbladder 20. We've done this before, but I'm going to do it from my back on the ground. I'm in guard, grab him. I can hit him to gallbladder 20 pretty easy and get a good effect. For the second technique, which we've used before, is I turn to the left and I turn to the right and I pull down. I'm going to use this actually from the top. When I'm in his guard, I'm going to use this to either his chest or different parts, stomach 17, stomach 15, kidney 27 again. And these work. I'm in his guard, I pull his hands out, take him down. Obviously I can do a follow-up with a lot of techniques. Final technique, again using the salute. You imagine his hand comes back, comes from behind his head, hits him into gallbladder 20, and then I can hit into small intestine again and try and knock him out. He'll be in my guard, I'll be on my back. He's attacking me, I hit gallbladder 20, I come into small intestine 18. Bang. first Tuite technique, I'm going to use the near the end of the form, where we come up and we do the finger roll twice. Obviously, the obvious technique here is to use a finger lock. If you could use your left hand, please. But the finger locks are pretty good. To make this more effective, go into triple one with 3 on the outside of the hand. The second Tuite technique, use that part of the form that I've been using before. I come down with the hands, come across with a strike over to what's going to be his large intestine 5. You could grab my left arm. Across, large intestine 5, I block, twist him. For the third Tuite technique, I'm going to use that part of the form again. Come down with the 2 hands, I cut across into the large intestine 5. This hand comes over, I'm going to grab him by the elbow in the triple warm 11 or 12 and use that as an arm bar. Grab me again. Come across into large intestine 5, weakens his arm, come over, pull him down there using triple warm 11 or 12, the back of his arm. Technique, again, I'm going to use the Sanchin stance coming out, blocking as he tries to hit me with the knife, or cut me with the knife from a pretty frantic cut, a wide cut. I'm going to come out with the stance and block him into lung 5 and hit him straight away into large intestine 18 on the side of the neck. Again, I'll do that slower. Block. Come up across the neck into large intestine 18 or any of the points up on the jawline. For the second knife attack, I'm going to have the knife at my throat. I'm going to use this part of the form, or near the end, come out and down with the 2 hands at the same time. My hand comes up, pull him down. His hand comes up, come down onto mental nerve to knock him out. Do that again. Stand off, bang. The third weapons technique, use the part of the form where we use the hands twisting down twice. Somebody has the gun to your head, not a good situation. My hands come up, pull the gun away from me and down, and then I twist, doing a finger lock type of thing onto his fingers, but I'm also turning at the same time the gun into him. Obviously I could shoot him or just pull it away. Hit him. It was actually pretty light.
It was light, and it definitely went through it. Shot right through. From standing, like, you can absorb them, because we're not moving and we're ready for it, and not, but it still shot right through my legs.
I was actually really pleased with that because
I could stumble, but that one was a lot looser.
Yeah.
Which is why it's up.
I know, sometimes I feel like, what do you need?
Yeah, just
Like hospital.
hit the traps a bunch of times. Ah. Oh, God. They're gonna be like rocks tomorrow.
I